My experience tells me with 100% certainty, the only thing that's going to happen is further escalation. Putin has no reverse gear. He has no ability to compromise. He doesn't negotiate. He just doubles down, triples down, and quadruples down. And so we should expect really nasty stuff in the future. More troops being drafted, more equipment coming in. There's now talk about China providing lethal equipment to the Russians, and we should expect really nasty stuff going forward. So he's been in power for 22 years. In that 22 years, he and about 1,000 people around him have stolen $1 trillion from the Russian state. That's money that should have been spent on hospitals, schools, roads, was spent on private jets, villas, and Swiss bank accounts. And you can do that for a year or 2 or 5, but you can't do it for 22 years without people getting angry. And at some point, Putin was afraid that people would be angry and say, Vladimir, we don't want you here anymore. And this is different than the British people saying to Boris Johnson, we don't want you here anymore. Boris Johnson can go and give speeches and have fun and feel safe. In Russia, if you get kicked out as a dictator, you go to jail, your money gets taken away, and you probably die. And so for Putin, he's scared to death of his own people. And the best way of dealing with that fear and to deal with that anger is to try to get them angry at somebody else. It's Machiavelli 101. Create a foreign enemy, start a war, and so the Russian people will be mad at the enemy, not at Putin. That's what this war is all about.